Chapter 10 Control Statement. What's a control statement? Control statements are the statements that alter the sequence of flow of instructions. It alter the sequence of flow of instructions. The statements are executing sequentially means, suppose there are 5 statements. Statement 1, Statement 2, Statement 3, Statement 4 and Statement 5. It is executing in sequence means after the statement 1, it will execute the statement 2, then statement 3, then statement 4, then statement 5. That is, it is executing in sequence. Then this control statements alter the sequence of flow of instructions. Means, suppose after the statement 1, it is executing the statement 4. Means, it is altering the sequence of flow of instruction. For altering the sequence of flow of instructions, we are using this control statements. Then simple statements. Any single statement, any single input statement or assignment statement or output statement is called simple statement. For example, A is equal to C plus D. So semicolon, that is a simple statement. Here C in A, that is an input statement. That is, how many statements are there? One and only one statement. That is called simple statement. Then what is block or compound statement? Definition of block or compound statement is a group of statements that are separated by semicolon and enclosed within curly brackets is called a block or compound statement. This definition is important for the exam. Block or compound statement. Block means it is a group of statements within the bracket. See here, how many statements are there? Here 3 statements are there. First statement is temp is equal to A. That is an assignment statement. Next, A equal to B. One more assignment statement. B equal to temp. Here 3 assignment statements are there. This statements separated by semicolon. See, after each statement there is one semicolon and enclosed within a bracket. That is inside the bracket, inside a curly bracket. That is called block or compound statement. Next, types of control statements. What are all the types of control statements? Control statements are selection statements and iteration statements. Then, what are all the selection statements? Yeah, we have already learned these selection statements in the chapter 5. What are all the selection statements? If else, nested if and switch. These are the selection statements. We have learned the algorithmic concepts in the chapter 5. In this chapter, we are learning the programming concept. First one, if statement. Syntax of if statement is if, then bracket, inside the bracket condition. After the bracket there is no semicolon. Okay, after this bracket there is no semicolon. Then if condition, then in bracket statement 1, statement 2, after that it is closing that bracket. Means, what is the meaning of this statement? If the condition is true, this block of statement is executing. If there is one and only one statement, it is not required to put this bracket. Okay, if you are putting the bracket also, no problem. If there is only one statement, it is not necessary to put the bracket. That is, if the condition is true, these statements will execute. If the condition is not true or if the condition is false, these statements will not execute. For example, if A is equal to 0, then just checking that A is equal to, if A is equal to 0, one print statement is see out A is 0. It is printing just A is 0. That is, if this condition is true, it is printing A is 0. Otherwise, it will not execute or it is not printing this statement. Here only one statement. Actually, it is not required to put this bracket. If you are putting the bracket also, it won't show any error. Then one more thing you just need to listen here. See here, in if condition, if you are putting that equal to symbol, that will be a comparison operator. If there is double equal to symbol. Double equal to symbol means that is a comparison operator. A equal to 0 means that is an assignment operator. But if you are using in if A equal to 0 means that is a comparison operator. A is comparing with this 0. So we need to put double equal to symbol. Double equal to symbol is the comparison operator. The second selection statement is if else. See the syntax for if else statement. If condition, then in bracket statement 1, else statement 2. What's the meaning of this one? If the condition is true, the statement 1 is executing. If the condition is false, then the else part will execute. If the condition is false, else part, that is in else part statement 2 is there, so statement 2 will execute. For example, if A greater than B, C out largest is equal to A, means if this condition is true, first statement, that is C out largest is equal to A, is executing. Then if this condition is wrong, that is if A is less than or equal to B, then which one will execute? Largest is equal to B. This else part is executing. Condition true means this first block will execute. If the condition false means else block will execute. That is if else statement. So you write a program to find the largest of two numbers. How to write the program? We have already written the algorithm for this largest of two numbers. We can convert that algorithm to this program. So first that command statement, program to find the largest of two numbers. Then what are the header files we required? Hash include iostream.h and hash include conio.h. Then void main. Then we need to declare the variables. But here how many inputs we required in this program? Largest of two numbers. So we need two input. And one more variable we are using, that is largest. It is for storing the largest value. So we need to declare how many variables? Three variables. Two inputs and one variable is for storing the largest value. Then see out, enter the two numbers. Here we use the variables A and B. So here also we should have to use the variable AB. C in AB. Then if A greater than B, largest will be which one? Largest is equal to A. Else largest is equal to B. Okay. In this else part, how many statement is executing? This only one statement is in the else part. Because here we didn't put any bracket. Then after this one, it will execute this cout statement. Cout largest is equal to largest. Suppose the numbers are A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 5. Then 10 greater than B, 10 greater than 5. Is it true or false? 10 greater than 5, that is true. So largest is equal to 10. Then after this one, which statement will execute? Largest is equal to 10. After that, cout largest is equal to largest, that is 10. In the variable largest, it is 10. So it will print largest is equal to 10. Then suppose A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 20. Then what will happen? 2 greater than 20. That condition is false. So it will execute the else part. Else part is largest is equal to b. That is largest is equal to 20. Then it will print largest is equal to 20. That is, if you are giving 2 and 20, we will get the largest value is equal to 20. One more program we can check. Program to check whether the number is multiple of 10 or not. How to check the number is a multiple of 10 or not? Yeah, first you divide that number by 10, then if you are getting the remainder is equal to 0, then we can tell that number is a multiple of 10. For example, 20. 20 by 10 is equal to 2. Remainder quotient is equal to 2. That is, the result is equal to 2 and remainder is equal to 0. 20 by 10 is equal to 2 and we are getting the remainder 0. So that 20 is a multiple of 10. Then which operator is using to find the remainder? Yeah, mod operator. Mod operator is using to find the remainder. See here, how many inputs we required in this program? One and only one input. One number is required. That number is A, integer A. Then C out, enter that number C in A. Then if A mod 10 equal to 0, that is the remainder of A divided by 10 is equal to 0, then we can tell that A is multiple of 10. A means which value it will print. If you are giving 20, it will print the value of A, that is 20 is multiple of 10. And suppose you are giving 25. A is equal to 25. Then what will happen? 25 mod 10. What is the value of 25 mod 10? Remainder of 25 by 10. Remainder is 5. It is not equal to 0. So it will execute the else part. So it will print C out. What is the value of A? 25. In whatever is in the double quotes, it will print as it is. Then here there is no double quotes. A means there is no double quotes. So it will print 25. Then inside the double quotes is not multiple of 10. So 25 is not multiple of 10. Okay.